Greg had talked about Kenneth Walker. I don't know what his stats were against Miami. They were something like 200 yards rushing. He ran for, I think, 234 against Northwestern. The Wake Forest transfer likens him to Barry Sanders. I'm trying to think of who I would liken him to. He's not that shifty. He's a tremendous power and speed combination. I don't know if he's Eric Dickerson, who he reminds me of, but he's impressive.
Yeah. He is impressive, that's for sure. You got me lost now, trying to think of who he reminds me of. But, yeah, I mean, the numbers he's put up so far are amazing. And, this guy he's a cut and go guy. And, he picks that gap, and he's going to hit that gap, and he's going to go. So you got to get a bunch of bodies on him. You got to gang tackle him, and because arm tackle is not going to bring him down the way he's been playing. So you got to be that front seven is going to be dependent on highly here this week, and they know it, and they love it. They're up for the challenge. I can tell you that right now. They're licking their chops right now. I know. We talked to DeAndre Thomas earlier today, and this is the kind of game that they've been waiting for. That defensive line has been waiting for, because it's on them this week, and they know they got backup back there. The secondary and the linebacker core got their back, and so I think you might see some real nasty play by that defensive line this week.
Yeah, I think this is going to be their first really big test with a back like this and Kenneth Walker III. And especially in the Big Ten, like you see more of these like really power style running backs. And so I think that being able to contain him, even just a little bit less than 200 yards, would give them some momentum and make them feel like they could do better. And then also being against a running game, they did pretty good last year, but so important, especially in the Big Ten. There's a lot of running offenses, so it's super important to be able to hold somebody down a little bit.
These two backs that they faced at Oklahoma, Eric Gray, the Tennessee transfer, and Kennedy Brooks, who has gained 1,000 yards twice in his career, are certainly nothing to sneeze at. Two quality backs. And Nebraska didn't shut them down by any stretch, but they held them in check. They didn't do serious damage against the defense. So good running game defense against Oklahoma. And I'm going to have to do some digging to see the last time Oklahoma only scored 23 points in a football game.
5 years.
It's been a while. 5 years?
Five seasons, okay. Yeah. I talked about that when we first came on there. Yeah, I mean, that's the best defense that Oklahoma's played in 5 years.
Oh, okay. I heard you say that. I thought you meant this is the best defense that Oklahoma's played in 5 years. I got you.
Well, the last time was Ohio State when they played Ohio State there in the playoffs. So, yeah. Yeah,
Ohio State beat them in Norman. Exactly. Kenneth Walker, $172 against Miami, 6.4 yards per carry.